Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming up. Now let me ask you, is this the new segregation laws? The NBA proposes strict COVID-19 rules for unvaccinated players ahead of 2021-2022 season. Now, the NBA had the bubble where they didn't have any issues with COVID-19, and then they had a successful year last year with no issues, despite players playing amongst each other, no mask on. Didn't make sense to me because after the game they had to put the mask on. If they was on the floor, on the bench, they had to put their mask on. However, when they played, they can breathe on each other and grab each other. I didn't understand that, but yet they didn't have any issues. So I just guess that you have to be a superstar and you won't get put through these extreme measures. Case in point, LeBron James last year, he broke the protocol in the NBA and he was able to play. But other players who did the same thing, may went home, went to a party, they had to come back and quarantine. This is just ridiculous, but I digress. So I don't even understand why they're even putting this out there. There was a report that over 70% of the NBA players have received the coronavirus vaccine. So I guess they're trying to get it to 100%. So what they plan on doing is segregating the population. Now this has to be some type of HIPAA law. This has to be some type of violation of the constitutional rights. So I'm looking forward to the lawsuits that will come about because of this. So the NBA sent a memo to teams Thursday detailing several proposals for players who are not vaccinated against COVID-19. Brian Windhorst and Tim Bontemps of ESPN obtained the memo, which says unvaccinated players will have lockers as far away as possible from vaccinated teammates and will be separated from their teammates during team meals and flights and team buses. Now, this does not make sense because you're going to practice with them. You're going to sweat on them. This does not make sense. This is just something to embarrass the unvaccinated. Unvaccinated players will also be subjected to daily testing and may sometimes be tested twice on game days. They will also have to report any close contact with a person who is diagnosed with COVID-19 and will be subjected to quarantine. Now, vaccinated players will not undergo daily testing or have to report close contact. This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. And the reason why I say that is there is a statistic out there right now that's saying the vaccinated is the ones spreading this virus more than the unvaccinated. What kind of world are we living in? There are more and more studies out there talking about this virus, which I'm not going to get into, but this makes no sense to me. In New York, they're saying that the Nets and the Knicks, you can't play home games if you're not vaccinated. San Francisco is doing the same thing because of California. Makes no sense. Tell me how you feel about this restriction. I would like to get your thoughts on this. Leave a comment below and I'll see you on the next video.